I wanted a baby elephant, I would have had one in my 20s. Then another friend gives me a gift certificate. Are you ready for this? At a bathing suit store. Really? What kind of a passive-aggressive gesture is that? Here's your gift and your shtuch. I did not wear a bathing suit through my entire second marriage. She would have been better off buying me a burqa. But I had the gift certificate, so I decided to go to the store, begrudgingly. 37 excruciating minutes later, in the dressing room, I amazingly find something that was kind of cute. Palazzo pants. And it was my gay ex-husband, Peter, who picked them out. Yeah, I got a gay ex-husband. Do you? No? It's good. It's good. People always say to me, how did you not know? We were having a lot of sex. How the hell did I know he was fantasizing about the waiter at Olive Garden? I think the thing is, though, I have no gaydar. Because, honestly, the handwriting was on the wall. Shortly after we were married, we both agreed to give each other one free pass. Should the, celebrity of our dreams want to have sex with us? He picked Cher. And I picked Bruce Jenner. Peter had opinions about my hair, my makeup, my clothes. He especially liked me in very high heels, which later I found out is a phallic symbol. So now he's gay, and I got bunions. When we were doing The Nanny, everybody said that I was a gay icon, but when Peter came out, that's when I was elevated to Judy Garland status. Needless to say, we split up, but are happily divorced. So there I was, single, ready to mingle, and as fate would have it, I get diagnosed with cancer. Can you believe it took me 2 years and 8 doctors to get a proper diagnosis with uterine cancer? I got in the stirrups more times than Django. And every doctor had a different solution for my symptoms. Leg pain? Oh, drink gin and tonics before going to bed. Stool change? Stop eating so much spinach. Hard breasts? You got the tits of an 18-year-old. Which I do, by the way. But there I was with perky breasts in need of roughage, going to bed sloshed in some vain attempt to cure myself. Doctor number 8 said, you need an endometrial biopsy. But doctor number 1 said, I was too young for that. And I didn't ask what it's for, because I was just so thrilled to be too young for anything. 3 days later, they said I had cancer and I needed a hysterectomy. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. When I came home from the hospital, I was so depressed and so weak. I remember looking at myself in front of the mirror naked at my misshapen, swollen, black and blue abdomen, wondering, who is this woman in the reflection? I had always been everyone else's caregiver. I was the stalker. I was the superwoman. Well, it just so happens, on that day, Cousin Susan was coming for lunch. Mom prepared a beautiful spread, and we all sat around the dining room table to eat. Susan was talking a mile a minute, and suddenly, she starts choking on her food. Well, I immediately jumped to my feet, got behind her, and started doing the Heimlich maneuver. My dad, who rarely comes up for air when there's food placed in front of him, suddenly said, "She's choking." And my mom, in a voice not unlike my own, says, "Don't rip your stitches." Every time I did the maneuver, Cousin Susan's glass of white wine, which she still had in her hand, went splashing across the room. When suddenly, miraculously, this tiny piece of regurgitated poultry pops out of her mouth and lands on the floor. Well, we all gathered around to look at it. Mom bent down with a big white napkin and picked it up and said, "It's not even that big." And Cousin Susan, still gasping for breath, said, "Fran, you saved my life." And I really did save her life. But in an unexpected way, on that day, Cousin Susan saved mine, because that was the moment I was beginning to feel like my old self again. Fast forward, I'm a survivor. I found it. I founded cancerschmancer.org. I'm middle-aged, I'm single, and I'm ready to date again. I find myself in bed with a younger guy. Out of the blue, the dude says to me, "When did you quit smoking?" And I'm thinking, that's a funny thing to say. Then it occurs to me, he's looking at my estrogen patch and thinking it's for nicotine. Now I'm wondering, what's more of a turnoff, smoking or menopause? So I say to him, "It's only been 3 months and it's very hard." We had great sex, then he jumped on a skateboard and never saw him again. Oh, I'll tell you, this whole aging thing is for the birds. Yesterday, I could not remember the word asparagus. Now, when I couldn't remember a word when I was in my 40s, I would joke about it and say, I'm having a senior moment. Now it's no joke. And that's not the worst of it. All of a sudden, my rings don't fit. My shoes are tight. So my girlfriend says to me, "Oh, well, you know, parts of your body keep growing as you get older." Wait a minute, what? Yeah, didn't you know? Your hands, your feet, your nose, your ears, they all keep getting bigger as you age. That's sexy. Because, you know, there's a million guys out there wanting to sleep with a hobbit. Oh, I could kill Peter for turning gay. Meanwhile, neither of us have anyone. Watch, we'll end up back together. And should we ever want to have sex, we only have to hire one guy. Thank you so much. You've been a great audience. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night.
Carol Montgomery is a boss in my book because she's been around as long as I have.
I'm not a woman in comedy. I'm a human being in comedy. I never realized I was a woman until I walked into a comedy club to audition, and all the male comics were just looking at me like, "Well, who's this?" You know what? I don't have to prove to you how big my dick is. It's bigger than all of yours. I'm back, Brooklyn. I recently turned 60 a few months ago, and thank you. Thank you very much. And I know the young women are in the crowd. They're looking like, wow, you look so good for your age. And what's the skin regimen? You know, semen. Yes. As much as you can. See, every guy with a date right now just looked at the woman and went, I told you. But I gotta tell you, so in show business, you're not supposed to talk about your age. But you know what? Fuck that. I'm talking about my age. You know why? Thank you. Thank you. Because this is 60, people. This is what a 60-year-old woman looks like, okay? This is my real face. These are my real tits. I'm wearing shapewear, though, because I have a muffin top. And I don't want to kill the 12-year-old that's right here in the front row. So. But, you know, I remember when a woman turned 60 when I was younger, that was when maybe they got a little nip and tuck, right? Right? Now women are doing this in their 30s. Isn't that fucked up? Yes. And you know what it is? It's this celebrity-driven culture we live in. In fact, I blame the biggest celebrity of all time for this shit. I blame Madonna. She's had work done, people. She's my age, and she's Italian. She should have a full fucking beard by now. Please. So I know it's a mixed crowd. I want to see. So where are my people? 50 and up. Clap if you're 50 and up. Yes. Okay, good. Nice. 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 Where are the 30s and 40s? Where are the 20s? Shut the fuck up. You notice something? There's more older people than me. I say we kill them and drink their blood. How old are you, young lady?
22.
God bless you. I have bras older than you little bitch. But it's okay. You're adorable. You're adorable. Can I give you advice, though? Okay. If you think your parents fucked you up mentally, wait till genetics come into play. See, I look good on the outside. My insides are falling to shit. My insides look like the end of Avengers Infinity War. All dust. And really what I mean by that is, okay, so all the women know what the Kegel muscle is, correct? Okay, right, yeah, you're all squeezing it right now, aren't you? Yeah, it's okay. The Kegel muscle is the muscles of the pelvic wall. They keep everything up. And when you have a child, they tell you to do your Kegels, which I did all those years ago. He didn't tell me I had to do them the rest of my life. You know what happens when you turn 60 and you don't do your Kegels? Things start to fall out of your fucking vagina. I found a watch in an old map of LA. And a beta tape of Miami Vice. I don't know what that was doing up there. I just don't know really why that was up there. So beautiful. So jealous. So perky, you're moist. God. Like the Sahara Desert down there, people. Tumbleweeds go by my pussy. It looks like a spaghetti western, so. But that's not the worst part of aging. Here's the worst part. Every time I sneeze, I pee. Yeah. That's the only time I get wet is when I'm sneezing on myself. My husband wants to get me in the mood. He throws pepper in my face. Enjoy 22. But here's the deal, okay? It sucks when they get older too, right, sir? Have your balls fall again? You know they fall twice, right? They fall when they're 13, being adorable. But they fall again at 50. It's like, boom. So the day my husband turns 50, I hear him in the bathroom and he's yelling for me, Carol, something's tugging from behind. I walked in, I'm like, honey, you were Swifferying the bathroom floor with your nuts. So you gotta picture this. So his balls are down here. My tits are down there. When we fuck, you could poke an eye out. One time we killed the dog in the neighbor's yard. And just for the young people, old people fuck, so get over it, okay? Right, old people, are we still having sex? Some of you can't raise your hand because you're so tired. I get it, all right. The difference between like young people sex and old people sex is that young people have stamina, so you can go for hours, 4 or 5 hours. Not old people. 4 or 5 minutes, we're done. You do 10 minutes, you could die. You do 20 and it's humid, you're like, I have a cramp, I have a cramp! I need a banana. Not your penis, I need a real fucking banana, asshole. A real one. You can't even use oils. You could slip off the bed and break a fucking hip. You can't do that shit. Because you just look better when you're young. So when young people are having sex, they glisten, you know? Rainbows shoot out of their ass. It's, well, Skittles, because they're young. But when old people have sex, it's ugly. Let's just be honest, okay? You're sweating, and the makeup is running, and the pussy farts are happening. That's always embarrassing, isn't it? It's always right before you come, you're like, oh, baby. What was that? Then the penis falls out, you have to put it back in. Right? We do. This is all stuff you're learning, honey. You're learning. We have to put it back in. You can't let the fucking men put it back in. Because they're delirious while they're fucking. They don't know what the hell's going on. Their dick falls out like, it's cold out, put it in somewhere. Don't let him put it back. No, what he says, do not do it. And guys, we will fall for that shit once. You know what I'm talking about, because it falls out and the guy goes, let me do it, and you're like, all right, honey, wrong one. Wrong one! Now, I gotta tell you, I've been married for almost 40 years, and every anniversary, my husband goes, hey, baby, some tequila? What part of fucking no did you not get there? It is never happening to me. The day my husband gets to do that to me is the day I get to strap on and give it right back to him. That's what I say. Say my name, bitch. Let me pull your hair. Woo! See? The women love that joke, right? Yeah. Every man's asshole just went. I gotta tell you, the best thing about aging, I have to say, about being 60 now is I don't have to worry about getting pregnant anymore, because like I mentioned, there's dust, nothing there. I was so paranoid when I was young, because I didn't want to get pregnant, so I was using the diaphragm, I was on the pill, I wrapped my husband's dick in a fucking hefty bag, I mean, whatever I had to do. And I used to use the diaphragm, and this is where I really aged myself, because the older women know what the diaphragm is, correct? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. The young women are like, is that like a BlackBerry? Are there apps on the diaphragm? Can I get to Facebook on the diaphragm? Nope, just MySpace. For the young people that don't know what the diaphragm is, it's a round rubber device that the woman puts inside of her. It acts as like a force field for sperm if there's any Trekkies in the room. Yeah, who am I kidding? Trekkies don't get laid. Okay, stop. So anyway. But it's very big, and the place you need to put it in is very small. So to get it inside you, you kind of have to know origami. So follow me. You got one leg on the tub. Try to do the origami. By the time you actually get it inside you, you don't have to fuck anymore. You've been playing with yourself for 40 minutes. You walk out of the bathroom going, I'm good, honey, I'm going to bed. Magazines are under the counter, I love you. No one uses the diaphragm anymore. I think they should retire the diaphragm, put it somewhere nice, like the Smithsonian. Right? Next time you're in D.C., you're walking through the Smithsonian. Look at the ancient feminist artifact. Oh, look, right next to the hairy vagina. I'm not even gonna fucking ask you. And I don't know if the older women know what's going on with the younger women, but all the younger women are shaving their shit. Okay? Who's doing that? Waxing. Look at her. We're waxing. We don't shave. How bourgeois. My husband years ago wanted me to shave into a little heart. And I was like, tie your dick into a square knot first. So after it grew back, of course I did it. I spent the entire week going, this was so fucking stupid. I didn't mean to touch myself in front of you, honey. I'm so sorry. Send me the therapy bill. So anyway, but I asked this young lady, I said to her, I want to know, it's not a put down, I just want to know why you do that. And she says, it's prettier and it's cleaner to do it that way. I said, I understand, because you're like 23 years old. If I did it as a 60-year-old woman, it would look like a really sad basset hound. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. Thank you. Vanessa's my heart. The hardest working comedian I know.
Back in the day, I would always have clothes that I would get tired of, and Vanessa would call me and say, I like the shirt you wore tonight. If you're tired of it, let me know.
You guys look awesome. It's so great to be in Brooklyn. Everyone's looking good, looking hot. I live in Chelsea. I live in the safest area of New York if you're a woman, because everyone is gay. I could be drunk and naked. Someone would find me and be like, oh my God, we've got to get you home and you need to do crunches. And the trans are looking really hot. I'm like, I gotta look more trans, you know? And it's confusing. You got transgender, trans liquid, trans neutral, trans marginal, trans fat. I'm starting to become translucent. I'm just blending into the gayness. Yeah. This is the hardest thing I've held in my hands in months, people, okay? Just work with me. It's been a while. And I'm looking at you guys, you're looking good. This is the Brooklyn hipster, the big long, I'm done. Can we stop this, please? Every guy in Brooklyn looks like a Viking on a bicycle. Really? Do I look like I want to date an apostle? Like, when did looking like a biblical figure become a hot look, right? Every time I go to a restaurant in Brooklyn, I feel like I crashed the Last Supper. My ex-boyfriend, he grew his hair and his beard. I'm on my way to meet him and his friends in a restaurant. They're breaking the bread, they're drinking the wine. Everything starts to go in slow motion. I'm like, did I die? Am I having an out-of-body experience? And I'm hearing him say, you're free, and I'm Jesus. But what he was really saying is, I'm gonna get shit-faced. Here's the keys to the Prius. Understanding with the big long beard, it might be religious reasons. Maybe you went to India to go find yourself, let go of ego, let go of your looks. Maybe you escaped an insane asylum. But this long thing, I mean, ladies, we don't grow armpit hair out, do we, huh? What about our pubic hair? We got those hanging out? We'd be a sight at the beach. Be like, hey, come over here, you Moses-looking love God. Why don't you come part the seas? And if you're good, I'll show you my burning bush. And I asked my ex, I'm like, why is your beard this long? And had like egg in it. and a chess piece. And he goes, I get lazy. I'm like, lazy? I'm like, do you know what I do to look good for you? Do you know what women do to look beautiful for men? Do you know what we do? We wax, we tweeze, we pluck, we take Juvaterm, we take Botox, we take Restylane, we shoot it in our lips, look like the cross between a duck and Mick Jagger. We bleach our hair, we bleach our skin, we bleach our anus. Anyone hear of this, anal bleaching? I don't even know the last time I looked at my own vagina, but let me add this to my list of crap to do to look beautiful for you. We starve ourselves to death so we can have that thigh gap and be a 00, and then we get the fat. We get it sucked out of our stomach, our thighs, and our back. We get it stuck into our ass. We get nose jobs, breast jobs, full body jobs, eye lifts, brow lifts. We hold down 3 jobs, and we'll throw in a blow job just to pay for this stuff. And you can't pick up a weed whacker and hack a little bit of your beard off? Just saying, I don't like the really long beard, you know. So. Yours is perfect. You're good. Fine. Good. He's well trained. And you know, when you get older, they always jack up the price of face cream. I went to this one store, they had the face cream, it rhymes with like fairy. Okay, figure it out. It was $800 a jar. I said to the woman, I'm like, what's in this stuff? She goes, it's very secret ingredient from the Dead Sea. I'm like, what is it, the actual Dead Sea Scrolls? Would you suck the collagen out of a toddler's ass? Is it Marilyn Monroe's, cremated ashes? Is it unicorn horns? For $800, I could pay a guy to say, you look 18. And there'd be money left for shoes, nice dinner. You know what I say? I don't buy into any of this. I say get any kind of face cream you want, take the cream, put it directly in your eyes. It causes temporary blindness. You can't see the lines, you know? It's like a miracle blur. And I'm horrible with technology. I'm telling you, I wish I would have had kids, but I hate children. That's not really true. You know what? I'm actually in the process of adopting an Indian kid so I could figure out how to work my cell phone. Really. I will take Vishnu and Krishna as my God if he can bring me into the 21st century. I actually locked myself out of my own phone with that cell phone thumb recognition, right? I had to bribe a 7-year-old in the schoolyard. I'm like, listen, I'll give you $20 in a juice box. You can unlock me. Takes him 5 seconds. He hands the phone back to me. He goes, it's not a toy. I feel sorry for young people because I feel like the whole world has gotten greedy, right? When I was a kid, I was taught to share. I would teach like greed to kindergarten kids to prepare them for this brave new world. Anyone scared about the world? Right? I'd be like, hey kids, we're gonna play a fun game. It's called Duck or Get Ducked with an F. Now, Johnny, you have 2 fruit roll-ups. Why? Well, my mom says I should share. Well, your mom is stupid. I want you to hold on to those fruit roll-ups, and I want you to steal all of Sally's cookies. But that's mean. No, Johnny, that's America. And Sally, I want you to stop crying because I want you to go into Timmy's book bag and take some of his Adderall. Not all of it, because he needs to focus. But enough to kill your appetite, wash it down with the chocolate milk, and sell the remainder of pills to Donna when you call her a lazy fat pig. But Donna's my best friend. No, kids, cold, hard cash is your best friend. You got that with a C? Cold, hard cash. Now, I want you to learn all these skills, otherwise you're gonna wind up with a student loan debt that you're never gonna be able to pay, with some useless college degrees that you're never gonna be able to use, working at some electronic sweatshop, living on your parents' couch, addicted to marijuana brownies and video games, waiting to die. Just wanna... I just want to throw it out. I'm available for children's parties. And teachers, they got to start getting paid better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, right? I love my teachers. I loved my teachers. If I didn't sleep with my philosophy teacher, I never would have graduated. I had to take a D to get an A. All right? That was before the Me Too movement. Now I'm the woman you see before you. And you guys, man, I feel bad, but you don't know how to compliment a woman. It's like you don't know. It's like, am I gonna get arrested? Am I gonna get laid? What are you in for? I told her she had nice shoes. She said she didn't feel safe. Well, did you know her? Yeah, she's my fiance. I'm in between husbands. Okay, so anyway, my last boyfriend was German. I like the foreign guys. And you know how beautiful and romantic that language is. We're newly together, we're in the height of passion, we're making love, and he's really getting into it. He's like, ja, und ich liebe dich und Liebling, und ich liebe dich. I felt like I was with the Terminator. It's like, I will be to cause you to death, and then I will be back to make you cry like a girly man, yeah. Now, my friends loved him because he was so industrious, because he was German. And he's like, I noticed that your friend's son does not have a swing set. Yeah. So what I did is I took all the aluminum from all the beers I drank this afternoon, and I made a swing set for him, yeah. I'm like, maybe you're drinking a lot of beer. Nein, I'm German. My body's built like a Brita filter. So goes in as the pure alcohol, comes out as the fresh water. Perhaps you'd like to try some. I couldn't make this up if I tried. Then he wanted to spice things up in the bedroom. He was like, I thought maybe perhaps together we watch the porn, yeah? Now I'm a good sport. I'll watch a little porn. You ever watch a little porn? But that hardcore stuff, you seen some hardcore? Come on, what do? You seen all that stuff. Every time a guy looks to the side, he's seen it. I'm sorry. Because women, we see softcore. We don't even take it seriously. You've seen some porn, right? It's always some silly storyline like, I wonder why the pizza guy is so late. And then the pizza guy shows up with that bad porn music, like bow waka waka wow wow, bow waka wow. Or maybe it takes place in a Parisian hotel late at night, the sun's setting. You could make out the woman's breast. She's wearing a sexy negligee. You hear French music in the background to set the tone, like Je pense qu'aux Champs-Élysées, amour je causerai. And maybe it's a complicated storyline, like she can't get the window to open, you know, something that sucks you into the drama. And she's like, I do not know what the problem is. I cannot seem to get the window to open. So hot. Oh, so hot. I want to take my clothes and throw out the window. Let me call the maintenance man. Pierre is so sexy. Then Pierre shows up. He's all French and hunky. He's like wearing a thong and a hammer. It's like, ma chérie, what seems to be the problem? She's like, I do not know. I cannot seem to get the window to open up. And it's so hot. Maybe you can open the window. I will watch. Oh, ma chérie, I will fix this broken window and I will fix your broken heart. I'm so in love with you. Marry me, you're so beautiful. The credits, the music, the je comprends ce cas, je comprends le son amour. It's nice. It's nice. That's the stuff we like. I saw the hardcore version of this film, and I'm still recovering. It's like, hey, I see that your window's a little busted. Let me fix that for you. Bam, 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 bam. You like that, baby? Bam, 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 bam. I'll show you a baguette. Bam, bam, bam. You like that? Bam, 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 bam. Don't fall out. Bam, bam. You like that, baby? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, baby. Bam, 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 bam. You like it? You like it? You like it, baby? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Remember the film now? I'm like, oh my God, poor girl, and he didn't even fix the window. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Carrie Louise is not just funny, she's a mom.
So a friend of mine said to me one time, she's like, I gotta tell you this, I hate to share the story, but you need to know. I was in the booking room and they needed to fill a spot real quick. And they said, well, why don't you call Carrie Louise? Like, nah, she has 3 kids. She can't get out of the house. And then someone suggested some guy, and he's like, oh my God, yeah, he just had a baby. He needs the money. Call him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hi. Before I even start, I gotta tell you this one thing. Oh my God, I gotta tell you this one thing. I have one of those, what do you call those? What are they called now? Husbands. And I know, right? You got one of those? I don't even know why I got married. I mean, I know why. The health insurance, but I think every woman who has a husband imitates their husband in the same exact way. We all have that same husband voice, and this is it. Yeah, so my husband comes home and he's like, I don't know why. He didn't tell me why. You're cute. Yeah, you're cute when you're a boyfriend. As soon as you're a husband, you have buck teeth and you talk like this. I don't know. And when you're married for a really long time like me, we hunch our backs. I don't know. And when you get married, you lose your brain. Then you start asking us where things are without even thinking where the item might possibly be. Why? My husband will just scream my name for 5 minutes. Hi! Sweetie, where's the battery? The battery! In the battery drawer. Says batteries right on it. It's been there for 5 years. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me. How was I supposed to know? Yeah, but it says it because it says battery. But you didn't tell me. It says it! We're marrying the same guy, right? Please help me with this one. Please help me with this one. How can my husband go to the dollar store and spend $150? How does that happen? Do you know what that means to me, sir? Do you know what that means? That means I have to find a place for 150 shitty items. Exactly, yeah. For him to ask me where the hell they are a week later. What'd you do with the stuff from the dollar store? I put it right here with my keys and my sandwich last week. What'd you do with it? How about batteries? I'm gonna put more. No, he wasn't. He doesn't put anything away, and when I put it away and he can't find it, he gets mad at me, and then he starts calling me Patty Put Away. What'd you do with it, Patty? Hey, Patty, put away, Patty. Patty, put away, Patty, 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 put away, Patty! Patty! My name's Carrie, by the way. Yeah, love him to death. Love him to death. But we're getting divorced. We're not, but if we were, it would be over the computer. Yeah, if I have to teach him cut and paste one more time. This is his favorite game. He loves this game because he knows he can win. We're about to fall asleep, and he says, let's see who can go to sleep the fastest. Because, guys, you're out like that. You're not even finished telling us you're asleep and you're asleep. I think I'm gonna... I want to fall asleep like that. Women can't fall asleep like that. Don't you want to fall asleep like that? We can't. Yes, we can't. We're like a computer that can't shut down. There's something operating on it, and that pinwheel keeps turning. That's your inner voice trying to go to sleep. This is my inner voice going, Carrie, go to sleep. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta work out tomorrow morning. You gotta work out. You ate way too much today. I know. How many calories in a muffin? Times 3. That bitch better not get my coffee wrong tomorrow morning. I swear to God. What's so hard about large black? Go to sleep, Carrie. You have so much to do. Don't forget to call the plumber. I'm not gonna forget. You're gonna forget. You should wake up and write it down. I'm not waking up. I'm not writing it down. Well, don't forget. You have so much to do tomorrow. And why is my rash not gone? My rash should be gone by now. I'm using the strong stuff. It's so weird that I thought of large black, then I thought of my plumber. Then I thought of my rash. Carrie, go to sleep. You have so much to do. I hate myself. I hate my hair. I have nothing to wear. Nothing fits. I need bangs. I need Botox. Shit, should have married someone rich. You know what, Carrie? You should stop thinking of yourself. You should be praying to God at a time like this. You should be thinking about someone who's less fortunate. You're right. Dear God, it's me, Carrie. God bless everybody. And I know you're really busy, God, but please, God, when you get a second, please, God, make my period come, please. I don't think I'm pregnant. I know I'm not pregnant, but I think I might be going through the change, and I'm just way too young to be going through the change. I can't be going through the change. Oh my God, I could be sick. I'm sick. Oh my God, my rash is cancer. I have cancer. He's sleeping, thank God. Whew. Now I don't have to have sex with him. Maybe I should wake him up and have sex with him. Maybe that would relax me and I could finally fall asleep. Should I wake him up? No, I'm too tired. It's too late. Well, it's only gonna take a second. And we have twin boys together. It's true, yeah. I think they're cute. Yeah, they're so cute. Obviously, I'm gonna think they're cute. My husband's Irish, I'm Lebanese. That's a great combination. You know the boys are gonna grow up to be drunken terrorists. We're really proud. They'll get drunk, then they'll forget where they hid the bomb, and then they'll text mommy, "Where's the bomb?" In the drawer marked bomb. Says bomb right on it. It's been there for 5 years. You're just like your father. My twins, they have their own cell phones now, and they have girlfriends, and they're too young to have both. And I check their text messages because I'm a good mother, and it's a safety issue. I am not one of these moms, oh my God, it's invading their privacy. No, it's not. I pay for the bill. They're my text messages. It's those same moms, when you ask them how old their baby is, they're like, oh, 79 weeks? 4 months goes into it. Like, you didn't care how old the baby was, you were just making nice conversation, and then she makes you do math? You want to say, you know what, take that gluten-free homemade applesauce and shove it up your ass. Yeah, and it's those same moms that refuse to get a minivan because they look uncool. Yeah, I have a friend like that. She says to me while I'm driving her in my minivan, oh my God, I wouldn't be caught dead in a minivan. So I slammed on my brakes. Now she's dead in my minivan. That's right. That's right. So I'm a good mother. I check their text messages. And here's what they talk about with their girlfriends. Nothing. It takes them an hour to say hi. Hey, what's up? Nothing, what's up? Nothing, what's up? You want to talk? Okay, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. Ask your brother. I'm like, okay, it's a threesome. No, nothing going on. Then they have these emoji contests, how many emojis they can put in one text message. It's 1,000. They have 1,000 of it. It's a contest. They have 1,000. They cut and paste. They can cut and paste, not my husband. They add 3 more, and it goes on for days, okay? And one time, this is what they taught me. There's a piece of shit with eyes on it. Yeah, I thought they were texting me chocolate ice cream. I had no idea. So at the end of the night, when I want to read any text message, there's no text message. There's tons of these smiley faces, right? Tons, everything. The monkey, shit, everything. Right? One time, I saw a smiley face with a gun to his head. I'm like, oh my God, one of them's suicidal. No, there's nothing going on. I'm exhausted. At this point, I would be comfortable and happy reading anything, any type of text, like, let's sneak out, smoke pot, and fuck. That's what I wanted to read. So I was telling my friend this joke, and she's looking for the smiley face and the revolver. She can't find the revolver. So I asked my twins, I'm like, what happened to the revolver? They're like, oh, Apple changed it to a squirt gun. I'm like, really? Thank you, Apple. Thank you for doing your part. Changing lives one squirt gun at a time. Thanks. I miss it, I have to say. I'm sorry. I have to say I miss it. I want it back for my own use. You know, so I can tell my twins I'm really mad at them. You know, get home or you're dead. Yeah, now it's get home or you're wet. Not the same. So I had another kid, 1 this time. And can I tell you a little secret? I was fatter with 1 baby than I was with 2. Yeah, because my belly remembered what it was like to be pregnant, and it was big. It just went to that belly, that baby belly, and it stretched out even more. I had a belly ring that flew off and hit my doctor in the eye. I was big. I couldn't even bend over, which was how I got in the mess in the first place. That's another story. That's for late night. That's for after the show. So anyway, but no, I was big. And the point is this is what I'm trying to say, is I still look pregnant sometimes. I don't look fat. I look pregnant. That belly just goes to that baby belly. We know what it's like. I don't look pregnant all the time. But ladies, you know it's that time of the month. I'm a little bloated. And if I haven't shit in a while, 4 months pregnant, I swear to God. Am I giving you too much information? And I get asked if I'm due a lot. A lot, but it's not by everybody. It's by, because guys, you're smart. You don't say anything. You're like, look up, look at her titties like you always do, and don't ask questions. Right? But women get too excited. One woman actually went to go touch my belly. She's like, are you? And I'm like, no. And she's like, It happens so often. It's like the worst 30 seconds of my life. And now I just make it up. I say I'm pregnant. I say I'm having a baby. It's a better conversation. It really is. She doesn't feel like a moron, and I don't feel like I'm gonna kill myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm 4 months, and she's like, oh my God, you look great. I'm like, I know. She's like, when you turn around, you don't even look pregnant. I'm like, I know. Don't do this. Long story short, that woman happens to be a lactation consultant, and now I have an interview with her the Tuesday after my fake baby's born so she can help me breastfeed. Yeah, so let me give you some advice, women. Never ask another woman what she do. Never. I don't care if she's out to here and she's rubbing her back and saying my ankles. Don't ask her. I don't care if there's a foot hanging out of her hoo-hoo. Do not ask her if she's pregnant until she says, you moron, I'm having a baby! Then call 911. Congratulate her too. Call 911 first. The baby's coming out foot first. You're gonna need some help. Even I thought I was pregnant one night. I thought I was like hard. I ate too much. My belly was right there as a baby. I'm like, I turned to the side. I'm like, there it is. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I felt fluttering. I felt kicking. I'm like, it's kicking. Turned out to be gas. But anyway, I said to my husband, you got to get it pregnant. He said, he got it. I took it. It came out negative. But I'm a little nervous because he got it at the dollar store. So. But I don't look pregnant tonight, boy. I'm not messing around. I'm on TV. Plus, I have the best pair of Spanx on ever. I'm talking about the metal clips in the tire material. That's what I'm talking about. I have that on, and on top of that, I have a girdle. On top of that, duct tape. Yes. I look hot. Just don't take me to bed because then it's gonna be like opening up one of those crescent roll cans. You guys have been great. I've been Carrie Louise.